What's up, everybody, and welcome to a new video that we're doing. I don't know if this is gonna be a series. I'd love to make this a series. If it's not, cool, don't worry, like this isn't really a big thing, but today's gonna be a different video because today, instead of playing Street Fighter, instead of having our talks, instead of doing anything like that, today we're going to be watching replays. We're going to be sitting back and watching replays. In my recent video on why do people take fighting games so seriously, there was a commenter named Zachareth, which hopefully I'm saying that right. If not, I do apologize. He commented, or she, whichever. Hey, I really like your offense with Ryu. Is there any chance you do replay reviews? I've been really struggling in neutral lately. I comment back, thank you, I've never done a replay review, but I'll be happy for you to be my first. Send me your Street Fighter name and I'll check it out and make a video comparing our playstyles and try to help. Comment back, awesome, it's Zachareth. I said, okay, I got you. So, today in this video, we're basically going to be, as a community, as a group, don't worry, this isn't just me, you guys can put in your input too. But today, we're going to be looking through Zachareth's replays and trying to figure out what Zachareth can do better to progress in Street Fighter. Now, already off the rip, we love this. We love this. Your most recent games, you're on a win streak. We love this. We love to see this. It's okay. We're always going to have some losses here. Don't worry. We're not focusing on your losses, but we do have to focus on the losses. We're not going to focus on them like exponentially. Don't worry. There's going to be equal focus, but we need to focus on your losses because we need to know why you lost. Sometimes it could just be the player. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes when I lose and I watch the replay to see why I lost, it's that player's just automatically just better than me. They read me. You can see it in the round, like when I'm starting to realize like, this person's just better than me. But as much as we have to focus on your wins, we do have to focus on your losses. So let's start this off with you going against a modern player, because I feel like this is a good place to start, because modern players, some people don't know how to fight against modern players, and sometimes it's not even the person, it's just the modern player. And sometimes when I fight against modern players, I don't even know how to fight. I'm sorry, like whenever I'm fighting some of them, when I watch what they're doing, I feel like I'm going brain dead. I'll be honest, I feel like I'm losing. But anyways, we're gonna watch some of your replays, Zachareth, and we're going to see what you can do better and see what you can improve on and see what you're already doing great. By the end of this video, hopefully you find something, and hopefully everybody else in the audience, aside from just Zachareth, even though we're focusing on him, find something that they can work on and find what they're good at and notice different things at different playstyles. So enough talking, let's just hop right into it. Let's watch the first replay of the set and then the second replay. We're going to focus on the modern controls for the simple fact of I know modern controls are a difficult thing that some players struggle to play against, especially classic players. Well, this is kind of like an honor. Like, you don't understand. Like, this is an honor to be able to be asked to watch somebody's replay, because I've always wanted to be that type of person. Okay, right there, we're just gonna stop. We're just gonna stop. Pause. We're going to stop. Here, right here, when you start the round, what I usually do, I'm gonna say this. And I'm going to say this with full honesty. It is a horrible, bad habit that I have. But from the years that I played Street Fighter, there's always... Look, this right here. You ready? Watch. Right there. This part. The reason why, and I'm going to say this, you see it all the time when you guys watch me fight. When the round starts, I immediately jump towards the enemy. For two reasons. One, if the player is a person who does a move instantly, just like Zachareth did right here, even though it wasn't instantly, but you did a move right here. So this animation, this person, the modern player was probably already jumping, right? Already jumping, putting the input. So now that you did a move, they're going to jump in and land on you, which is why you got punish countered. What I usually do, as soon as the round starts, I jump in, which obviously it is a bad habit because they can just punish me. But I also do that to close in the distance, because in fighting games, for me, I don't like being far away, especially in Street Fighter, knowing these characters and how everything is. I rather be up close and personal in your face. That's why most of the time when you guys watch me in corners, I block. I hold the corner. I don't care, because I'm not focused on getting out the corner. I'm focused on being close to you, because most players that I go against do run away. But let's continue. So I just want to say, if you are going to stay on the ground, you're not going to jump in like the modern player did, don't do a random input. Just wait for them, or do a Hadouken just to create distance. But it's okay. Don't worry. This is just the beginning. There you go. There you go. There you go. I don't know if you learned that from me, but I do that shit too. So I see you, gang. I see you. I see you. I wish there was like a rewind. Oh, you could rewind frames. Oh, there we go. Okay, that works so much better. All right, cool. But I see you. Punish counter. I like that. I like that. There you go. Charge up. There you go. Keep that. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, stop, stop. I'm enjoying this. I like this. I'm seeing things that I do. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. We're going to go back. But I like this. This is what I like. This is what I like. I like to see you put in the pressure. Right here? Great. I wish this was a little bit faster, though. Like, I don't know why the rewind's so slow. Okay, right after you Denjin charge, you see him jump towards you, so you jump at him, pressing light punch. I do this all the time. Sometimes it doesn't work, which is also like a good and bad. It's a 50-50, but I like that you challenged it because he did a heavy kick. The modern player did a heavy kick, and you came in with a light punch, counter hitting it and stopping it from happening. Good shit, my guy. Then, right here, this is what I need you to do. Now you're close to him. What everybody does in this scenario, since you guys landed really fast, they light punch, or they throw an input out to try to break the distance and stop it from being this close, which has happened to me plenty of times, which in the modern player video that I just made, the Ed was doing that to me a lot whenever you come off on a fast landing like this. So now here, instead of you doing the kick, which kind of messed you up, because when you do a kick like that, especially that close, and they block it, they can punish counter, which is why you got to punish counter. What I want you to do, instead of doing the kick that leaves you very negative and you're never going to be positive in those certain situations, even if you're doing light kick, do the Denjin charge. I mean, do the Denjin, the backwards Hadouken, the one that I do, and do it with electricity, because that way they have to block, and you can either, and then from there, you can grab them, you can do the down medium punch like I do into a Hadouken to create distance, or you can just press light punches to create some distance in between, because remember, they're a modern player, they're a modern Zangief. You usually don't want to be too close, but you also want to be in their face, if that makes sense. This right here is why you got punish counter, though. It's because the kick is very negative, which obviously this makes sense. You know, punish counter, Zangief, that's cool. You woke up super. That's good. The reason why this is good is because you see the Zangief dashing towards you. Now, since he dashed, it left him open to the special move. But another bad thing is, when they're dashing like that, look at the distance. Ready? One, right here, right? If they would have stopped right there and you would have did that, they would have read you, and then it would have been over. But they didn't know that because it's your first game together. They didn't know you were going to do that. So when they double dashed on you, you hit that. Good. Then you go with the EX one. Okay, that's good. I would usually go for a regular heavy Hadouken just so I don't waste stamina. But you're good. You're good. Okay, right there. What are we doing? Oh, okay. I see what you did. You thought you were close enough to him, which is why you did it, because you thought he was going to keep walking up to you. Okay, I see it now. We shouldn't be throwing stuff out like that, but I see what you did. See, in moments like this, right after the Hadouken, I would have immediately been pushing up. See how you're regularly walking? Now I would have been throwing, like sprinting over there, double dashing, just to close into the distance more. But remember, I'm more of an offensive defense type of player. That kick, punish counter. Oh, you got safe. Never mind. I lied. Counter hit. Okay, it's okay. I'm trying to press buttons. Don't worry. There you go. Right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is beautiful. You see him whiff. And he probably whiffed trying to close the distance. Nah. We don't do that here. Medium. In a Shoryuken. You love to see that one. And then you missed. The reason why you missed is because you're too close to him and you're doing it too fast. So you did an EX right before he got up, if you can see that right there. You did an EX as he was getting up. He's invincible as he's getting up, by the way. This isn't Tekken, where you could beat them on the ground. Once on the ground, gang, they're invincible. So, this is why I say try not to stay away from the EXs unless you like are hitting them with it, because you're wasting stamina. Now your stamina broken. If you get in the corner, he can drive impact you and then it'll be game over. And these modern players will drive impact you. They're not afraid. Just want to point that out. So from here, I probably would have did a light Hadouken, because you're in front of his face, so that way it's still going to hit him, and it's slow enough. The light Hadouken is going to be slow enough so that when he gets up, he's just going to have to block it. And if he doesn't attack, you counter hit. Right there, you backed up, good. Now you're in his face, there you go. Good punish. See what I mean? Sometimes the jumping doesn't work. And you want to know why it didn't work? Is because you pressed you pressed heavy kick. If I'm correct, if I saw that right. Yep, that's a heavy kick with Ryu. You put heavy kick, which again, That's why I say jump-ins are 50-50. You could win or lose them, which is why when people jump in, they press light punch because it's the quickest thing. So the reason why you lost that is because light punch, your light kick was already like coming right after his kick was already coming out. See, because his kick was already in motion. Even though he's standing like this and it doesn't look like his kick is coming in motion, it's coming in motion. See what I mean? That switch, that's what means he's in motion. And he kicks right before he kicks him. I know, might sound like some bullshit, but it's true. That was nice. This was nice. You see that? When he was close to him, you started pressing square to create the distance because you knew he was going to grab you. Good. There you go. Keep that distance. Keep that staggering distance. Again, the jump-ins, they're 50-50. See what I mean? The heavy punch. I mean, the heavy kick and your heavy kick, his beats yours. Good. You're mashing. Off a soft... Literally what I said earlier. Off the soft knockdown, you're mashing. Square. Good. Good. Off soft knockdowns. Good. Because look at that. Good on you. Oh, shit. I ain't gonna lie, that got both of us. That would have got me too. I don't know. That might have would have got. I don't know if that would have got me, but that probably would have got me. I'll be honest. You just don't want to stay too stable fighting a Zangief player. That right there, we need to cut that out. That right there, we need to cut that out. You 50-50. This right here, cut it out. Respectfully, we need to stop doing our heavy kicks. The reason why is because they leave you for punishing. They've always done that since Street Fighter 2. If you do a heavy kick and you miss or they block, it's no. Actually, no, Street Fighter 2, they probably push you away. They give you a great distance. But this right here, we need to stop doing it. We can do down circle. We can do down medium kick. I keep saying it because I'm like so used to PlayStation buttons. We can do down medium kick, but we cannot be doing down heavy kick because it will leave you over for punish counter, which is going to happen right here. He didn't punish you. Never mind. I guess you're safe. But we should still cut the habit out. This right here, drive impacts, they're good to create distance, but they're bad to be thrown out so wildly like that. You want to throw drive impacts when they basically when you have them pressured in a corner rather than throw it out now, because if you would have thrown out your drive impact like this, he could have reversed it and did it back, and then he would have got major damage. Again, it's okay, don't worry. That was just a heavy kick that you try to match with his, and it's not working out. We gotta switch to them light ones. There you go. Off a soft knockdown. There you go. Create that distance. There you go. There you go. There you go. He's trying to mash. There you go. He's trying to mash. Okay, that we cannot be doing that. I get it. You're trying to read him and think he's gonna mash, but we cannot be doing those EX Tatsumakis because those are gonna fuck you up. Because if he would have blocked, he could have punished you. The whiff kick, it's okay, but we cannot be making mix-ups like this. When there's this big of a distance and you know you can't hit him, there's no point in throwing out a kick or anything for no reason, because it's gonna get you punish countered. Oh, that was bad. It's okay. You just probably it's okay, don't worry. Grabs like that, you probably thought he was gonna go grab you or whatever. I'd be doing the same shit, don't worry. I whiff grabs too, bro. There you go. There you go. Okay, it's fine. Counter hit. No worries. There you go. There you go. Keep him off you. See, drive impacts. You thought that he was going to kick your drive impact. That's what you thought. There you go. You're good. There you go. He parried, so you grabbed it. Good. This is not bad. There you go. There you go. Light punch? Okay, Hadouken. Okay. Let me see why you got hit there. Because you came in, trying to grab you, missed, punish counter. Jump back, there you go. There you go, light punch. Now in situations like that where he jumps at you, here, I'll pot up. In situations like this, heavy kick. Mind you, I just want to say this for everybody. This goes for everybody. Don't play fighting games like you're on a time limit. Don't, the time up there, do not worry about it. In fighting games, you shouldn't be there like pressing every single button you can and feeling very like amped up. I know how it feels to play a fighting game and press OD buttons. I still have a habit from Dragon Ball FighterZ that I got is whenever I do something in a fighting game, I just press square. I'll show it in my videos. I'll show it in my replays. When I show my replays, I'm constantly pressing light punch because I'm so used to pressing square as a way to keep me active on the game, because I can't sit there and just watch the game go. But this is good. But switch that to a light kick. I mean, to a heavy kick because it's punishable. Then you can get a full combo. Because right here, this isn't gonna be a full combo. Okay. Damn, you try to grab him. Yeah, sometimes you want to mix it up. You don't always want to do the same thing, because if you continue doing the same thing, they're gonna read you. Which that right there was reads. See right here, right there. When you jumped in, this is immediately what I would have did. Hold on, let's just rewind to that, right? So jump in, right? Jump in, boom, right here. I would have put heavy punch and then the drive impact. But you did light punches, which is fine, because your light punches, you could have did light punch, drive impact. But you waited a bit, which is also good, but it's also bad, because you want to keep the pressure on them. Because if he was anybody else, he probably would have just jumped over it. But that was good, though. That was good. You know how to use your drive impacts against characters against people that have their stamina broken. That is good. You're still learning the game. Remember, you're still learning the game. You're in gold. You might have been playing Street Fighter for a while. Don't get me wrong, but you're in gold. So technically, you're still learning. You're still learning things, which I'm still learning things too. And I'm in platinum, and I have other characters in diamond. Don't worry. It's not just you. I'm still learning too. All right, let's watch the next replay. This is actually really fun. Y'all need to start sending me y'all replays so I can watch it. I don't care if y'all are nice or dog. I don't care if y'all want advice or not, or just want me to watch. I'll gladly watch. Again, we don't need to throw out inputs for no reason, because the same thing happened again. You're lucky he missed, or he would have got an input on you. We got to stop doing this. This kick is super negative. Don't do it unless you're hitting them and it's in a combo. Simple as that. Do not do this kick. I never throw out this kick like that, just raw, randomly. It leaves you super negative. There you go. It's okay. It's okay. Drop your combos, don't worry. That's good. That's a good drive impact. That's good. Counter hit. Okay. Okay. Now, my thing is, I wouldn't do that punch. This punch right here, the Phoenix. I don't know what it's called. It's called something like that. I wouldn't do this punch for the simple fact of sometimes they can light punch out of it, depending on what character it is. That's good. You knew the confirm, so you did the finished combo. There you go. There you go. Are you about to perfect him? Let me find out you about to get a perfect. There you go. There you go. You put a mad distance and backed up. You had him bugging out. He was confused the whole time. Like, yo, why'd he do that? Okay, he met you in the air. It's fine. Okay. There you go. Anti-air. I like that. There you go. There you go. You got combos. There. Look. That right there. That's the shit I'm talking about. That's the shit that I be doing that I'm talking about. You fucked him up. And then look what you did. You did the forward, back, forward. Okay. The forward, back. Yeah. Forward, back, forward. Exactly what I said. You went forward. Then you backed up to make him think that you're going to jump in. Or whatever the fuck. And then you went back in for the grab. That's the same shit I be doing to mix them up. I've been doing that since Street Fighter 4. Slam, because he thought he was going to do something. You get parried, boy. Did it again. Parry, boy. And then look, when you back up, because you mixed it up on him, he whiffed. Good shit. And now your stamina broken, so you're kind of like mixing up. But remember, we can't stay in one spot against a Zangief player, because they could do stuff like this, especially modern. Look at boys' cheeks. There you go. Good reads. Good reads, good reaction speed. Good reaction speed. That was great. That was amazing. That was amazing. So far, from your wins, I can see why you're winning against this player. I can see why. You have little mistakes, don't get me wrong, little mix-ups, but I can see why you should be winning against that player. I can see why you won. Those is basically on your wins. Those are what I saw from you winning. The little mishaps and the good pressure. When their stamina broken, like you did, stay in their face. And when their stamina broken and you're not, drive impact. Because they have to hold that. So that's why when you jumped in and I said do the heavy punch, drive impact right after the heavy punch. You can't move from there. You're stuck. You have to hold it. Now let's see why you lost. And you obviously know how the game works. You have good progression, you're in gold. So honestly, if you keep a win streak up, you can easily get into platinum, no problem. Okay. This. I like this. You took that risk. You took that risk, and I you know what? I respect you for it because I just said that. You took the risk. You do exactly what I do. So me, it's either I'm pressing a button to get counter hit just like you did, or I'm blocking right then and there. It's one or the other. Quick combo, none crazy. That was bad. We cannot be trying to make calculations like that without knowing our opponent. As you saw, he's a patient player. He's a patient player. He did the back and forth on you, and then you sure you can, because he scared you, because you thought he was about to grab you or do something. Which, by the way, he probably would have ate your sure you can with a grab. Just being honest. I know this game, and it's happened to me plenty of times. But we cannot be throwing out wake up DPs because they're super punishable. We cannot be throwing out stuff like this unless we know our opponent. We just have to block, because now he gets a combo like this. Good. Okay. That's good. Hopped over. His reaction speed is poop. Yup. Good combo. This is a great combo. But we gotta stop doing that light kick. So I think what you're trying to do is the forward kick that Ryu has. The reason why I don't do that and you shouldn't do that is because sometimes it won't reach. So I always stick to doing the medium kick, never the light kick. Unless I have them in a combo in the corner and I have to do the light kick into something else then. Because you got the light kick and that kind of screwed you. See, now we're just pressing buttons. But I understand. You probably didn't think he was gonna get hit by that. And you're rushing your inputs because you're probably already pressing drive impact from here. Ah, see? You cannot be rushing our inputs. Because right here, you left yourself open, which is why you got hit. If you would, after that kick, if you would have just stopped, you would have been chilling. Grab break, good. Again, good grab break, but don't always do the EX. You're wasting stamina. Okay, we're throwing stuff out. This is another thing. He's playing good neutral because he's waiting for you. Look, he's backing up because he knows how aggressive you're being. Don't throw stuff like that out. Out of nowhere, raw again. Do not do it. And then this was good just because he did an input. But watch this. Your kick came out before he did the input. Technically speaking, if he didn't do that input, you would have just kicked him and then you would have got punish countered. We cannot be throwing random inputs like that out. Raw. Okay, he ate that. Cool. See? Another thing right here. Let's go back. I feel like right here you're feeling rushed. Because you just started pressing light punches. And then that's why you missed, because you pressed light punch and then you drop down and then you press your kick and you're rushing your combos, which is why you're getting punished for this one. If you play this game a little bit more like paced, a little bit calmer, and like you're not pressing so much all at once, you could definitely do so much better. Because right here, boom, and then you dashed up to him. If you would have just did down heavy punch, if you would have let your mind process that you made that input and it connected, you would have instantly got that, because it would have been down heavy punch into the kick, into a medium kick. Beautiful. Do a medium high blade kick. Continue. Right there. Sold. You gotta stop throwing those out. You're playing a little bit rushed. Again, I get it. He jumped in the air, so he's probably not gonna be expecting to block low. But we cannot be throwing those out, because if he would have just blocked right there, because this isn't like a tradition, like this isn't a regular fighting game where they could just land into your kicks. He hit the floor. He had the ability to block right here. There's a frame. He hit the floor. He could have blocked right here, but he probably wasn't, which is why he got hit. Now, okay, good grab, counter hit. There you go. Make him eat those. Good. If he would have EX'd you, though, that shit would have hurt. That shit would have hurt. But he's a patient player, even though he doesn't block for some reason. He's not blocking. Good. See right there, Denjin charge. You want your Denjin charge because they open up more combos for you. So I see you pushing it like I said earlier, but Denjin charge. It's the start of the round. You're gonna need it. Stop doing this. Stop doing that. The more you throw out those high blade kicks, especially heavy, is the more you're gonna get punished for every time they hit. And again, that right there, that we gotta stop doing that. You're throwing out inputs that don't need to be thrown out. You're doing more of like, yeah, that right there. Yeah, you can't press a button there. You gotta block. Sometimes, yeah, I gotta block, bro. Yeah, I can't be pressing buttons. This is Street Fighter. If they land on you, you have to hold that. Okay, good block. You thought he was gonna block. You thought he was gonna grab you. Okay. Alright. We gotta stop throwing out buttons now. There you go. In his face. Whoa. Whoa. Backtrack. You did not mean to do that. And I want to prove it. Okay. Now, this is the issue that I was talking about earlier. You're playing this game rushed. You need to slow down. Punch hasn't even connected yet. And now you're like, this is what I'm talking about. Your kick hasn't connected and it didn't come out because you did it too early. And you're doing light kick. You need to do medium. You're doing the medium high blade kick. You need to do light. You need to do the medium high blade kick. That's such a long name. And now you're stutter stepping it because you missed it and you realize that you missed that input. So now that special move came out, which obviously you didn't mean to do, which is okay. So little mistakes happen. Cool. Did he get the dub from this though? Oh, he knows combos. And he grabbed you because you try to. What you try to do? Shuriken? Because Shurikens get eaten by grabs unless you're doing EX. If you would have did EX, that probably would have been a game changer. You probably would have won. But since you didn't do EX, that's probably what fucked you. Time to find out. You're blocking. Okay. Yep. You did a Shuriken. I told you. They get eaten now. They're barely even DPs. They're not invulnerable anymore. And you're wasting meter. You're wasting stamina. Let's break this habit and just do regular Hadokens. Okay. Look up jumping. So now you lost your stamina. Okay. You got a cheap win. Oh. It's okay, bro. It's okay. I fought an Ed and a modern Zangief, so we're gonna. Don't worry. We're gonna compare and contrast. Okay, now you're playing patiently, but like you're just kind of sitting there. Again, you're waiting for the heavy kick. When obviously the heavy's always gonna do the most damage, but you shouldn't always press them because they don't lead to combos. What you want to do is lead into a good combo. Pressing heavies leave you too vulnerable, which is why I don't do them. They leave you way too vulnerable. The only ones I do unblock are the heavy crouching punch or heavy punch because they lead into a Denjin charge, which can get them more, which should give me more pressure. You waiting here just to press that to most likely getting punished or hitting is not worth. It's way too unsafe. Again, way too unsafe. You're throwing out EX Hadoukens when they don't need to be thrown out. Just block. See? You're sure you can get eaten again. Look at that. You were doing a Shoryuken right there. That's why you got counter hit. You can see it coming out. Look at that. Oh no, you were doing heavy punch? What were we doing here? We gotta figure this out. Okay. Okay, you were doing crouching heavy punch in the corner. Yeah. That's probably why you got counter hit. Which counter hit does add more damage. Yeah, you jumped in the corner. Don't worry, it's alright. I just feel like right here, if he backed up, crouch, block. Because he backed up for a reason. He's not going to jump in on you after backing up. So just block. You jumped and that's what let it open. See, you're not blocking. You're not staying in the corner. I get the corner is scary, dog, but we gotta learn to stay in that corner and don't move unless we know there's an opportunity that brings itself to let us be able to get out of the corner. Your combos aren't bad, but you just need to get them started more. Damn, they left me with 1 point, bro. This is why I hate Street Fighter 6 ranked, because they're so selfish. They gave me 1 point in the rank. You don't get no points, like no penalty points in case you lose your first round. I got 1 point in the rank. That's fucking annoying. We're gonna basically watch my replays, which those replays are gonna suck because first game on, and I'm going against whatever the fuck. I don't know what I fought back there. Let's go over the mistakes that I made on those games and why I won. Skip the first round though. He didn't even really do shit. But yeah, so these are the 2 things that I do, which I want to go over. The two things that I do when the game starts is backdash into a Hadouken, create distance, and see how the person reacts. Obviously, he wasn't here, which is how I knew. Then he finally got here, started blocking. Yeah, off soft wake up, I usually do Shoryuken because you're gonna be right in my face. I don't know why I did that grab there. You're gonna be right in my face, so, and you're obviously gonna be pressing a button, which is what happened here. Mix-ups. I missed because I didn't walk forward. Because when you punch them, when I punch them right here, creates that distance. And that distance is big enough, as you see my character slid. Look at that. Look at his feet. Look at Ryu's feet from the punch. See how close we are? As soon as we're here, so close, punch, slid away. And that slide basically stopped the throw from happening. So I had to do a micro walk in there because I would have just punish counter right there. Then I just did my drive impact because I did not mean to go all the way that far back. Right? So because I'm putting all that pressure, right? So light punch, putting the pressure, I can do drive impact. So basically when you have them in the corner and they're blocking or they're doing whatever, bro, just hit them with a quick 1-2 drive impact. They're either gonna react fast enough or they're just not gonna get it, depending on who you're fighting. But you'll know. There, see me now? I jumped in. There, I don't know why he did that, but it's punish counter. And whoa, right? So jump in, kick, missed. Right here. See, this is what you failed to do last time. I mean, this is what you didn't do, right? I jump in, I kick, I stop pressing buttons. What you did was press buttons, which is why you got hit. I wait. After that, I just sit there, wait for them to do something. Because obviously you can do something, which is proof here. Now, here, punish counter that. Punish counter that. There's a difference between there's a difference between playing offense and playing crazy and playing offense but calmly. What I mean by that is that's offense, but it's calm. So I'm putting in offense to enough to keep you on your toes, keep you scared, but not enough to the point where I'm like basically just doing whatever and hoping for the best. Grabs me, obviously, makes sense. I don't know, I thought I was gonna regularly parry that. I did not expect the perfect parry that, but I did. Quick combo just to get him off me. I was trying to do a different one, but I did the wrong one. This is what we're gonna talk about right here. Oh yeah, use your parries more. Use your parries more. They give you your stamina back, because if you're gonna be using EX Hadoukens, use your parries more. Right? See here, when the distance is made, Denjin, because you want Denjin for situations like this or for combos and for pressure. Now, since I use my Denjin, I'm getting in his face. Right? Trade, cool. Jump in on him, perfect parry. He's nice. You know what I'm saying? You're good for that. Now, I did parry back thinking he was gonna, you know what I'm saying, do something crazy. But instead, I got that. I was trying to perfect parry that. Okay. Got me in the corner. He's gonna keep grabbing me. Right? This is why I got hit here. Surprise, surprise, wasn't a counter hit somehow. Which it should have been, because usually it's a counter hit. But what I did here was because I've basically seen that. Oh yeah, let me show you guys what I'm talking about when I say I have a bad habit of pressing square. Right here, I'm pressing square as I get up. Right? The reason why, no idea. And then yeah, I'm pressing fucking grab and shit, but no idea why. I'm not gonna lie. I pressed that shit because I'm so used to like Dragon Ball FighterZ being active, having to press buttons so fast and shit. I gotta remember, this is a slow-paced game. This game isn't as fast. Oh wait, no, this wasn't even the right one. This is the one right here. Now I'm pressing square. The reason why I'm pressing square is because I'm trying to stop him with my light punches to counter hit his grab, but they got ate. Wonder why they got eaten? I have no idea. But some players and some characters can just wake up counter hit with light punches and it works, and sometimes they don't. Did a move. Let's talk about this really fast. Let's talk about this. I jump backwards because he's obviously grabbing. You can't jump a motherfucker while he's grabbing, okay? I mean, you can't grab a motherfucker while he's jumping, okay? Nah, this shit works. Jumped away. He missed his grab. Land on him. Parried. Cool. Get in his face. Protect it. Then stuttering a little bit. Jump in. Boom. Tatsumaki. Now look at this. Pressure's on. I ran up to him and pressed down medium kick. Crouching medium kick. Into, not the light, but the medium blade kick. There's a light blade kick on mine. So I did the light blade kick right here because it's quick. It's right in front of you. It's not like the triangle, the medium punch, crouching medium punch. It's more of like a quick 1-2 into the special move, which is what led me to win the game. Now it's weird because I'm watching myself and I don't really know what I'm doing wrong, even though I do. Like I can see why I lose. Like whenever I lose around, I'm like, okay, it's because I'm doing this and I need to stop doing that. And then when I learn the opponent, I stop doing certain things, which is weird because I feel like I adapt on my own just by watching myself and like watching, like just by being in the round. Again, pressure's on. And what did I say from earlier? People will walk away from you. That's exactly why I do that. Now I'm just stutter stepping. You're walking away, so I'm just gonna get in your face because I hate players that just walk away. Why are you playing a fighting game to walk away from me? I get counter hit. Cool. Now I'm waiting. And now, since you're gonna play like that, I'm gonna keep spamming Hadokens until you get close to me. Now you're close to me. Now I can get in there. Nice little combo. Nothing crazy. Denjin charge. Now that distance. Yes. I don't know why that came out, but it came out. Alright, drive reversal, get that off me, cool. Did that because I wanted to see if it would work, and it did. So I see why you do it, but it's very risky. I try to grab him, drive impacts me, cool. Combos, whatever. Same combo. I don't know why you're wasting the meter for that. Parry. Mind you, right? I parried. And I'm pressing the fastest button in the game just to punish it. Then use that as a way to get in there. And I try to mix it up. On them because doing this all the time right here, I'm gonna show right now. When you do your drive rushes, sometimes you want to mix it up. You don't always want to do the regular punches. You want to do the overhead like I did right here. I did it here raw, which is why I got hit because he was mashing, which is why he got counter hit too. But if I didn't do it, I would have just kept counter hitting him. So me doing this obviously took longer. I got hit, whatever. Caught my backdash, cool. But if you're gonna jump in on me, give me all that time to see it, I'm gonna do a special move. Jump in. 50-50 again. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Off the light one, I did a Shoryuken. Look, off the light 50-50, do a Shoryuken because it might be in your face. You missed. Most characters wouldn't have missed, so I would have got punished there. Or some players would have got hit like the Bison did. Now we have punished. Now we can do stuff. There we go. In there. And look, it worked on me. The low heavy. It worked on me. As soon as I landed, I got hit by it. Look. You wanna know why I got hit by it? Wasn't blocking. I was pressing a button. That's why I got hit by it. I ain't afraid to admit it. I make the same mistakes everybody else does. See? Don't do that heavy or you're gonna get punish countered. Now I got a combo. That I dropped, but I had a combo. And now we back in there. That right there, everybody says it's teabagging. In a way, I understand. It low-key is teabagging. But I'm not teabagging. I'm trying to mix you up. Whenever I do that, I'm probably either going to jump or grab you. Yeah, I didn't expect it to go flying in the air. That kind of threw me off. Same combo again. That messed me up because I grabbed. I didn't expect it to go into the air. Sometimes the unpredictable happens. And that was me trying to be Reeds and be petty, but that didn't work out either. Sometimes you gotta hold the block, get grabbed. Right there, you're so negative, it's crazy. I don't know why you did that. That's how negative you are. And then that's why you lost, because you're negative right there. Now, it's gonna look really weird because you're fighting an Ed and a modern Zangief, and I'm fighting a Bison and a Kimberly. What I will tell you is if you look through my videos, you can see the progression I've gone through playing Street Fighter. You can see how I went from being horrible to me now, which I'm still horrible. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm still horrible. It is an honor to be asked to watch it is an honor for you to ask me, or for anyone to ask me to watch their replay and review it, because I've always seen myself wanting to ask other people to do that, like pro players and players that I obviously think are better than me. So for somebody to ask me that means a lot. Zachareth, I want to say thank you for bringing this to my attention, for giving me the honor of being able to watch your replay and review it and help you work through things and help you get better as a player, even though I don't even think I'm that good myself. What I do want to say is thank you for giving me the honor of being able to review your replay and try to help you with it and try to help you get better as a player. You aren't a bad player at all. You know what you're doing in the game. You know your combos. We just got to stop throwing out raw inputs, because yes, it does work sometimes, but on the flip side, on that one round that it doesn't work, on that rank up round that it doesn't work, it will screw you over. So try to stay away from throwing out raw inputs. Sometimes it's nice and it's good to just play regular neutral, sit back and play footsies. You don't need to be running from them, because running from somebody is not going to help. It's just going to get you faster in the corner. What you want to do is just do what I do and do what you did before. Just chill. You don't gotta press an input. Just chill. Just wait for them. Let them know you're still active, still there, but just chill. Sometimes it's nice to jump in, get them a little dash towards them to let them know, like, yo, like, keep them on their toes. But that's really all there is to it. Just pay attention to the opponent you're fighting, follow their routines, adapt to them. By the way, if you guys do want to join my club and see my PlayStation version, myself on PlayStation, and here I am. Yeah, but if you guys do want to check out my clan, and you guys do want to join in and say what's up or whatever, or just join in and be a part of the Fix Your Wi-Fi, because I was fighting a lot of people who had horrible Wi-Fi, feel free to join. No one's stopping you. It's open to everybody. You can automatically join no matter what. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment. If you guys do want me to watch your replays, I will happily watch all of you guys' replays, whether you want me to review it, rate it, or in general just watch it to watch it. I literally don't care if you're just starting the game, you want me to watch your replay to know how you did. If you guys want me to watch your replays, review them, whatever it is, please let me know in the comments down below, and I will definitely do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for all of your love and support. I just want to say thank you guys so much for 400 subscribers. We finally hit it after 3 years. Don't worry, we're going to have a video. We're going to have a video talking about the 400 subscriber special. I physically never thought I'd get this far, but I've always had the dream of getting this far. And thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to get this far. This has been my dream since I was 6 years old to finally do this, because Jacksepticeye and a bunch of other YouTubers have inspired me to do this, because this has been my dream since I was younger. The first video on my channel, Trunks' True Power, was Dragon Ball FighterZ, a fighting game. Oh, Dragon Ball FighterZ, man, I miss those times. But thank you all for 400 subscribers, and thank you for all the latest love that you have been giving me. To all my Borderlands fans, don't worry, Borderlands Shotgun's only coming soon. Thank you all for your love and support. Thank you, and I will talk to you all next time. Peace.